Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Today, I'm joined by Mr. Aziz for talking about teachers and qualifications. Before we get started, I would like to give Mr. Aziz a chance to say something. Welcome, Mr. Aziz.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. It's always a pleasure to talk to you guys. I hope you like this session and this video in particular. Thank you guys for everything and for the support. The special hello to the AKCs around the world and in Sudan. You guys, I hope you're doing great. Thank you again for having me.
Thanks a lot. To crack on, my first question is: what does a qualified teacher mean to you?
Well, I think it's really a very hard question for me to answer because this question got a lot of answers. There's an academic answer to the qualified one, and there's a different one. So you may find two, three, five answers. But uh, let me go about my answer, my own point about the qualified teacher. Well, for me, the qualified one, the one who knows his student or the learners, the one who can determine where's the problem, and the one who is really good in the four skills:
Diagnosing
writing,
problems,
reading,
etc. Yeah.
and speaking in particular. If you qualify and you know how to deal with the students, you know their problem, and you immediately start working in the problem. You don't have to give me something, never solve my problem. The qualified one always comes with the lessons that's going to tackle the trouble.
So, like, sorry for the
So,
point.
to be
Yeah.
honest,
Yeah.
is the qualified in the language itself, in general, the four skills,
Yeah.
the one who knows the student, and the one who knows the problem of the student.
So I see that, like, sorry for cutting you off, but like, I see that you stressed speaking. He said in particular. So why? Why is he speaking?
Well, thank you for the strong notice. I think speaking is 90% representing the language. Okay, let me be obvious. Like, a language is 90% of speaking. A student learn from listening to the teacher. Let's say if you have a broken sound, a broken pronunciation, broken English, broken grammar, the learner is going to inherit that's kind of English. But when you speak well,
Yeah.
their ears will receive good English,
Wow.
and that's going to develop them.
Wow.
Yeah. So you need to be careful how your teacher speaks bad, and you graduate good speaker.
Well, because of time, I would like to forward to the current question, which, like, what is the benefit of being a good teacher without influencing your students?
All right. For me, I think a qualified teacher who does not influence his students, for me, is not qualified.
How come? How come? Can you just illustrate more so that our audience can get something?
Okay, what I'm going to do with your qualification if you can't teach me well, if you can't influence me, if you can't make me love the language, because a qualified one, the one who trying to delete or eliminate the barriers, yes, between him and or her and the students as well. I don't really like the style of the old teachers, like, hey, stay there and I'm here. You are the student, I'm the teacher. You have to open your chest, you open your door to the learners or the people who study the language with you, whatever language in the world. So you have to be an open gentleman or lady. You have to let them feel free. They enjoy the class. Teaching is fun. Teaching language is not something complicated, like you stay there and I'm here. I am best and you are not. You have to be an open and to interact with your students. To influence them, they need to trust you. They need to like you. They need to find you the teacher who helped them to love the language. Because at the end of the day, when you help somebody love the language, they can grow and they can learn quickly. They will wait for your class. They will listen to whatever you say. They will practice as much as you tell them when they love the language. So to influence them, you need to let them trust you.
Wow, that's really great.
Yeah.
You've mentioned some important aspects concerning influencing students, etc. To sum up, what advice would you give to those teachers who are struggling and spending all the time working on themselves to be qualified?
Very interesting. Very interesting. Well,
Thanks a lot.
my advice to myself, first of all, and second of all, to you,
Thanks a lot. Thanks.
and third of all, to everybody or to every teacher. Well, first of all, we need to know our problem. You need to know your weakness, your problems, and how you solve these things. Well, as teachers, we need to understand there are some people that study English with us, but they don't speak English. They know nothing about English, but at the same time, they know the strategy, they know the style of teaching. Teaching is an academic process, is a skill. They know how somebody appear to be a teacher, but majority of the teachers, they think when I speak English and I meet somebody who does not speak English, I immediately think he has no idea about knowing whether I'm a good teacher or not. But you guys have to know, there are many teachers, many people, they're not teachers, they speak no English, but they know if you are a good teacher or not. Yeah, you have to be careful about this, and we have to pay attention to that. He's not a teacher, but he can simply say, this guy is a teacher. The style, the behavior, let's say the quality of the language or the way how you teach shows out. And that's going to be obvious to everybody and determine whether you're a good teacher or not. So we have to understand our problem, okay, first of all. Yeah. And we have to go, please teachers, I think everybody knows himself. Know where your weakness, and go please work hard on them. If you know somebody or somewhere or something is good is going to help you be a good teacher, go check that place, please, and learn from that place or from that person. Because at the end of the day, it's a message, and you want to send this message clearly. It's not about you finish a class or you speak English good, everybody knows you're really good as a speaker, your accent is good, your pronunciation is good. Well, this one, it doesn't work if you speak well with good accent and you can't send me that message. You can't teach me. What am I going to do with your accent, with your pronunciation? Send me what you have. But if you don't, what I'm going to do with your qualification, as I said earlier. That's what I'm saying. So brothers and sisters, your teachers in particular, know your weakness, your mistake, your problem, go work hard on that. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you a lot for giving us such uplifting points and tips about being a good teacher. That's really grateful. Guys, to sum up, I would like to say, please try to leave some comments below, sharing the video, and so on. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you. Bye, IKCs. Love.